As I walked home on a summer night, when stars in heaven were shining bright, far away.
It's a Thursday afternoon at this aged care facility in Sydney's north, and residents are being treated to a musical guest.
Oh, very good. A singer and a dancer.
Music is a big part of life at Baptist Care's Shalom Centre, and it's not just for recreation. The centre recently conducted a pilot study to evaluate the effect of music on 22 residents living with dementia. The program was called Connecting Through Music. 77-year-old Dino Basso was one of the participants. Born in Italy and the eldest of 5 children, Dino was the only member of his family to move to Australia. He met his future wife Angela in 1962.
When we were young, it was just, our lives were full of music. Yes, we met dancing, yes. At least once a week, sometimes twice or 3 times. Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Mainly to the Apia Club, which was the Italian club in those days. And gradually he started to lose memory and words and common sense, you know. I had to watch him when he was mowing the lawns and he nearly cut his fingers off once. Things like that, and it was very difficult. Then he started to take walks and get lost. And he was actually diagnosed in 2012. It's the most horrible thing, but what is so bad about dementia is that when they realise that they're losing their memory, they become so frustrated and angry and depressed and all sorts of emotions. It's just terrible to watch, you know.
The musical experiment set out to explore how personal playlists could affect the mood and behaviour of people living with dementia. Family members selected music from different periods of their loved one's life, from childhood to more recent songs that were connected to a meaningful event. These were grouped into 2 playlists: slower songs that would potentially have a more calming effect, and up-tempo tracks that would excite them.
Good morning, Dino. We'll listen to some music together.
Dino was immediately moved. What songs did Dino listen to today?
He listened to some Italian songs, Santa Lucia, which set him off crying, I'm afraid. Oh, makes me feel a bit sad. I know what he's thinking of, because they do remember the past more than they remember the present. And I think, oh, gee, you know, he's probably back in Italy with his family and mum and dad and brothers and sisters, and they were the songs that they heard too.
He's emotional today.
I guess memories of home and childhood.
Yes, yes.
Music has a really important role in our development, particularly in adolescence and early adulthood, and we listen to it an awful lot, and it holds special significance for our sense of self. We hear it also verbatim many times over and over again, unlike many other types of experiences. So when we hear it, it sort of resuscitates those memories. All of that repetition of the music becomes tattooed into our brain, and all of the associations that we have with that music go along with that memory.
How has music therapy helped Dino?
Oh, look, it's just been magical. When he came in here to Shalom, he became very violent, not the man I knew. And the only way we could stop his violence was by turning on that CD there of Richard Clayderman's. He would immediately stop and listen, and next thing he'd close his eyes and go to sleep. He would associate that with me, because that was the sort of thing I would be playing all day at home, you know. And when he hears those, well, he thinks I'm with him, you know.
Good morning, Justo. Good morning. ¿Cómo estás?
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
84-year-old Justo Benora has both Parkinson's disease and secondary dementia, and as a result has lost most of his ability to speak. But music has helped him find his voice.
he doesn't talk anymore. When he hears the lyrics of those songs, he actually can remember the words, and you know, I think that is great for him.
He seemed to be liking La Cucaracha earlier.
Yes, that's right. See, he knows what to say. I can see obviously that the music has enormous impact on him when he's playing. But then if we turn the music off, like now, then he goes back to being very quiet.
They begin to communicate. They can sing every song word, but then they also converse quite socially and positively afterwards. And that is beautiful to see.
La cucaracha, la cucaracha. Da, 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 da.
See how he participates in song. Bravo!
Hey, Sarah, Sarah, whatever will be.
Now that the study is complete, Baptist Care hopes that music will continue to be a part of these residents' daily lives.
The music just engages the memory and the emotions and the movement and the language and connects them back to the person who they were.
What will be